Hello everybody, welcome to the part 3 video of how to send your precious jewelry FBA to Amazon. In this session, we are going to cover how to order the product. You definitely don't want to start with this video if you haven't already gone through the first two videos. I recommend you do that, otherwise you will definitely be a little lost as there are some documents that you're going to need in this step that you will need to obtain in the first two steps. So this video is going to cover how to order your FBA stock from Gearbubble. Before you begin, you need to make your design 1080 by 1080 pixels. I'm actually going to show you how to do that using, I'm going to use PicMonkey, but you can use probably Canva and other software that will resize your image a little bit, and it'll give you the proper dimensions. The reason that they need it 1080 by 1080 is that the printable surface is perfectly square, and the warehouse can only deal with perfectly sized images on the machine that prints the cards. The number two thing is to make sure that you have both your shipping label and your barcodes files downloaded to your hard drive. So let's get started. First of all, let's talk about how to resize your image. So we're going to edit new image here. This is PicMonkey. You can do the same thing with Canva. And we're going to upload an image from the computer. So this is the design that I'm going to be sending. And I just click on the resize here. I can see that it's 1500 by 1500. So that might be okay. I'm going to check the final print dimensions. No, I'm going to have to change that. So I'm going to resize this, and I'm going to put it at 1080 by 1080. And all it does is just takes the image and scales it down. So that's fine. Now this is a good dimension. If I zoom in again, you can see it hasn't lost any of its sharpness. It's still, a high resolution image. And remember that these are going to print on fairly small cards, so a little bit of resolution is fine. It goes a long way with these. If you can see it clear up close, then it's going to be fine when it prints. So now I'm going to click on the print version of this in here. I don't know what that's going to look like for you in Canva, but just try to download it in the highest resolution you can. And click download, and there you go. There's your image. The most important part to emphasize here is that it has to be perfectly square. So now we're going to actually order this from Gearbubble. Okay, so first off, you need to go to your Dropship dashboard on Gearbubble. Now, if you've used Gearbubble before, you're probably used to seeing this new order button here and making individual orders, and you select from your campaigns and you order from there. This is going to be a little bit different. We are not going to select one of the campaigns to order our FBA products. So click on New Order and scroll down to FBA Order. It's going to bring this screen up here. So now you can see that the first thing we do is we select the style. So mine is going to be, I'm actually doing a different one for this order, so I'm doing the crown pendant necklace. I'm doing 25, and my store, just don't bother clicking on that. It's not really important. Now you can gift wrap these, but I'm not going to, and you can add the alluring box, the luxury box, for an extra $9.95, but that is per unit as well. So now we're going to have to remove this here, but these FBA products cannot include a complimentary handwritten note card. And the reason that they can't is that there wouldn't be anything on it. So with the dropship orders, you can add the complimentary handwritten note card, because each dropship order, if the customer says, oh, I would like you to write this on the handwritten note card, then you can write on it. But with FBA, we don't know who's going to order the product. And so when we send it to Amazon, Amazon isn't going to take it out and write on it. So everything has to be already finished by the time we send it, which means that we can't really add a complimentary handwritten note card because it's a customization. So just don't worry about that, but the gift wrap is there as if you want it. Now click on next step. So now you fill out your first name. So Adam Schneider. Keep in mind that you cannot ship to any other Amazon country except for the United States. There may in the future be a possibility of shipping to somewhere outside of the United States, but at the moment it is not open yet. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to look this up from my shipping label. So just open up your shipping label. It'll probably just open in your browser and have a look here. And what we want to know is what state is it going to? So IN is Indiana. If you don't know the state, you can just look up whatever the abbreviation is. It's probably going to be Indiana. And then we're going to copy the zip code here. It's a little bit tricky to copy zip codes from a PDF, but I'm going to do it backwards here with my mouse. So that is the zip +4. Copy that. And then I'm going to switch back to Gearbubble and put that in. So Indiana right there. Zip +4. Order number, this is just your information. If you want to include an order number, you're more than welcome to. It's not that important, so I'll just put 001. Or you know what, I'll put 2022-01. There we go. That's official. Then we're going to upload the Amazon shipping label here. And that'll, of course, probably be in your downloads. Remember that the shipping label is the one that has just 2 pages, but none of the little barcodes on it. And the barcode file is the one that has the tiny barcodes on it. Then the last thing we're going to do is upload the actual design itself. So this is the one I'm sending. And next step. So now it's going to tell you the total cost here. So this is the crown pendant necklace, and the total cost per unit is $16.70, which is pretty good. Now tax is being charged on these because it is a large purchase. We are looking in to make sure that to see if we can actually take the tax off, and then the tax won't be charged. But for the time being, as far as we know, for large bulk purchases, I believe Gearbubble has to charge tax, but you might see that change. In any case, you'll see that there is no shipping here. You've already paid for the shipping from Amazon, so you don't have to pay it again. Gearbubble just uses Amazon's shipping label, slaps it on there, and you're good to go. Also, there is a significant discount on the processing fees. Ordinarily, Gearbubble does charge a 7% fee, and what that includes is 3% for the merchant card processing. So if you're not aware, every online merchant that accepts credit cards or online payments automatically incurs a 3% fee from those credit card payments or whatever payments. So that's what that fee is right there. The other fee was a 4% price raise, and that is gone. So there's no extra fee here, and there's actually a discount. I believe it's just a small discount, but it is a discount nonetheless, and it gets higher the more you order. So that's pretty awesome. If you get to the point where you're ordering, 50, 75 to 100, then you're going to see, I believe the highest discount is, I'll have to look at the previous page to see what the highest discount is. But you'll see it on the previous page there. So now, yes, I would like to proceed. And of course, you'll pay for the, it says failed to process payment. Okay, so I'll have to look in to see why that's happening. But hopefully yours won't have that issue. Maybe my credit card is out of credit or something like that. I'll have to look into it. But let's see what's going on here. Alright everybody, so it turns out that I had simply run out of credit on the credit card. So I just went up here, click on settings, and you can change the credit card. So you do have to have enough credit on the credit card to cover the cost, whatever it might be. And you can see here that we the Dropship dashboard actually shows the order. So I'm guessing that it'll go from processing to complete once it's finished. And that's it. That's how you order FBA from Gearbubble. So let's do it. Let's make some money this Christmas. It's going to be a great year, and we'll talk to you guys later.